there. You got the gear, they got the gear. You got a secret weapon, this dude doesn't need one. See, this isn't just a game of inches, this is a game of ounces. And the next ounce you give might just be the one the other guy doesn't. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, and refuel.
We'll make this easy on you. Square makes it easy for everyone to accept credit cards like this, and like this. It's easy to accept every major credit card with no surprise fees. And it's easy to get deposits in your account as soon as the next business day. Or you can get your money instantly. That's easy too. Square has easy-to-read sales reports. Sign up is free, so that's easy. And your first card reader is free too. It couldn't be any easier. Get started free at square.com.
Our sale email this month looks great. The store will be packed this weekend.
I've got to wax my mustache.
Constant Contact email marketing. Powerful stuff.
Winning the lottery hasn't changed us. Because with GameFly, all our favorite games still come right to our mailbox. And no late fees, ever.
Start your free trial at Gamefly.com today. Now offering game streaming too. Product shown rated B2M.
I've got plenty of time to work out, said no one, ever. That's why we invented the Bowflex Max Trainer, the world's first 14-minute total body workout, combining the low-impact motion of an elliptical with the calorie-burning power of a stepper.
The Max Trainer kicked my butt. A lot of sweat. I lost 15.5 pounds.
Guides you through 14 minutes of intervals. Short bursts of effort, followed by longer periods of rest. You'll work smarter, not harder, burning up to 2.5 times the calories of other workouts.
I worked half as long on the Max Trainer as
to learn about great deals like 18-month special financing and how to save over $450, including free shipping. That's Order Max.
But I believe he's got all these weapons on the outside. Now he's playing at an unbelievable level.
Sunday, delivering Hall of Fame commentary all season long. NFL Game Day Morning, Sunday at 7, only on NFL Network.
Our top story today, during which he reiterated his commitment to Brett Hundley moving the same way. He is in Nashville for tonight's Titans-Colts game, which is calling for radio. Do you see that kind of potential in Hundley, Kurt?
Well, I tell you what, the first thing is obviously, you can't compare him to an Aaron Rodgers. I mean, one of the greatest to ever play the game. But to me, the biggest concern here is that this offense is designed around Aaron Rodgers. By that, I mean it's a very safe force. I don't know if Brett Hundley is a guy that can do that. So,
Bucks also dealing with an injured quarterback. According to Ian Rappaport, it is a sprained AC joint for Jameis Winston. He might try to play through it, Ian says. Have you ever had that injury?
It's more than anything, but it can be extremely painful depending on the degree of it. There's pads that you can wear that help to alleviate some of the pain. Obviously, modern medicine can help with that as well. But the problem is if you play through it, it's easy through it or for how long he's out.
Dirk Cutter asked about that today, used the phrase day-to-day to describe Jameis. How about your Cardinals?
But I tell you what, I do believe he fits what Bruce Arians wants to do. They want to run downhill. They want to run hard play action. They want to run between the tackles. If you remember back when Big Ben got going in Pittsburgh, but I'm not ready and convinced to say they're a playoff team now after the struggles they had early in the year.
Kurt Warner live in Nashville. Turn on the radio tonight. You will hear his Monday night call, and then we will talk to you again here tomorrow with your top 5 quarters.
Here's a look at the numbers. Just a spectacular game for Peterson. As a matter
until this point, you hear so much from outside sources, and I do a great job of blocking it, but I'm human, and when you hear those things, it kind of hits you a little bit. But for me, I never lost focus.
Never had more than 9 carries or 33 yards in a game for the Saints, who obviously have a
Cardinals want to do, Dan. And you think about it, he's a running back that needs to line up 8 yards deep, not run out of the shotgun. He's just not very effective. And let me show you here. This is an old school play, a power play that Adrian has probably been doing since he was 8 years old. This is a heavy set on the left, and this allows Adrian no penetration. This allows him to be patient. He can pick inside zone. Look, no penetration, Dan, so he can be patient, find the hole, and then once he finds the hole, and get into the end zone. So he's more effective in this style of offense.
Well, it looked like he had a lot of juice. And up next, a Rams defense that ranks 29th
time this season, in the 1 week of the season that no one thought that they would play callers. Giants getting the W after Ben McAdoo hands off his play calling duties to Mike Sullivan for the first time since he has been head coach.
I don't think anyone picked us to win this game, but for the just the preparation all week, the commitment all week to come in here, not no giving up, no laying down. We knew that it's about, and we handled our business tonight and played well enough to win the game.
I need to do what's best for the team, just like we asked the players, just like we asked the coaches, and I thought the team needed me. The whole locker room needed me this week. I needed to be at my best. I was able to give all of myself to the men in that locker room in there.
To what they've done all along. When Eli's won 2 Super Bowls, Mike Sullivan was there. We had a good run game when I was with New York, but a lot of it is new play caller, right? You don't really know it all night, and you come away with a good win. Maybe caught off guard the Denver defense, or is it something else, Willie? Where was that run defense?
I don't know. Maybe I remember when you guys, your brother played them last year, week 9, same thing, 200-plus yards. And I'm not concerned about the Broncos. I think they'll play a little bit better than what they did. 100 was okay. You had a pick 6. Janoris Jenkins took the ball in. You had another interception. You got 4th and 1 on the goal line. You don't get it in. You missed 2 that happened with Denver. They just didn't put out a good performance. And nobody gave them a chance. I think they overlooked the Giants. They lose all your pieces, and you go in, a team that's 0-5, you see this coming in. And they're a better football than what we saw. So I'm not concerned, but they do got to play a lot better, and Simeon has to play better. You can't turn the football over. You can't give up pick 6s. And you got to run the ball. C.J. Anderson.
And they did show up and played good football, inspired football, saying that's all we got.
You know what I just realized? Ben McAdoo's copying your lid.
He's trying.
He's trying. He needs more growth.
It's a good effort.
A little thicker, Ben
more
length. David.
He needs more length.
Hair off. Still ahead. Was the best quarterback a running back? After this.
Bridge flannel. Swinging the rod in Duluth free swinging flannel. Duluth trading free swinging flannel. Let freedom swing.
Pizza!
You make their day, we make it easy as a tap. Use Visa checkout to order.
It's 6 a.m. 40 million Americans are waking up to a Gillette shave. And at our factory in Boston, 1,200 workers are starting their day building on over 100 years of heritage. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Today's Best Western is more rewarding than ever. Rewards members get our best rates and points that never expire. Fast forward to a free night by earning double rewards points with every stay. Go get rewarded. Book now at bestwestern.com.
During the Yellow Tag sales event,
Sanders and Heath Evans break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
This is the best team in the NFC.
With plenty of primetime attitude.
I like them, baby.
20% Mazda postgame show, Thursday, live on NFL Network.
Every time you win in this league, you should be very, very happy about that.
I just want to tell you, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. I'm glad you guys starting to see the fruits of your labor.
That's a great team win in all 3 phases. Physical, heavy-handed, making messes all over the field.
And today it took all 3 phases to win this game. All 3 phases. And you stepped up when you had to.
Love you guys. It sure will make for a more enjoyable week. This is what we're chasing. We're going to get back to work here soon.
Better.
We'll be ready to go to London on Thursday, but we got to have a great week of preparation.
Absolutely.
Divisional game. Now the goal is to get to 5-2.
Hey, it's never about them. It's always about us, the men in this locker room. 2, 3, family.
We all we got, right? Yeah. We all we got, right? Yeah. Let's go. We all we got on 3. 1, 2, 3. We all we got.
Got that right. You want the Highlight Express. Ready to
Come on, get her done, boys.
Get her done? Okay.
No, that's perfect. I'm ready.
I mean, let's just get to it.
I'm ready.
Let's, not waste everyone's time. How about that best team, right? I thought I'd paraphrase his thoughts accurately. Rams, the big
plays of the weekend. Michael Campanaro, 77 yards, fellas.
Why we show Mitchell and then show a special team play like he was about to throw a bomb or something?
Great job.
Big fella rolling down the sideline.
One of the better defenses in the league.
Jordan Howard, 53-yard.
Good doing, man. Hard-fought win. My man Jay Howard right there, man. You know we had to do it. We got to push through. No matter, it was an ugly win, but we made it happen.
How about the Browns and Texans and that Deshaun Watson, who's getting it done? And Houston looks like they found their guy.
Swing on it.
30 like it's just routine. Ooh. Yeah.
He would be in sole possession of the most career regular season wins for a quarterback, getting some help from this man, wasn't he?
Rookie pro. Yeah, right. Double team that man. I don't care how good he is.
Jets trailing 24-14. Austin Seferian-Jenkins. That he essentially fumbled into and out of the end zone. The Patriots win it 24-17.
Packers, Vikings, Aaron Rodgers, 13.
Just push him over.
He can't fall on the ground.
You don't have to spike him.
Just spike him. He didn't do it.
Everybody wants to see how he did. Look at he knows.
What a
First
great team.
play throws a pick.
The hitman.
Get up and
They're going to go with him, though. They believe in him there in Green Bay.
They don't have a choice.
I gave you guys everything we had, and we got them Packers, baby. Skull bite!
I thought this thing was setting up for a Kyle Shanahan victory, taking on Kirk Cousins and the Redskins. Cousins running the old read option from the RG3 days, running the two.
From the Saints for a conditional 6th-round pick.
Look at me. Is he back, LT?
He won't make eye contact with me. There he goes.
Is he back, LT?
He look good.
First 100-yard game since Week 16, 2015.
It's 17-7 in the third, and he finds Jarvis Landry for the 20 game in the fourth, and Rashad Jones takes it away, gets the pick. Dolphins go on to win 20.
It's all about what we say. What we say goes. We got to win coming back to Miami.
Chargers, Raiders. David, we're just going to make this quick.
Close your eyes.
Earmuffs.
Close your eyes.
Painless.
No problem.
Way to get her done, Mike
super
Novak.
fast.
Way to get her done, baby.
Yeah, Chargers.
Nick Novak, 32 yards for the win.
6. The Lions lose it 52-38. Let's take another look from the fans' perspective.
That's how we do it. Steady, baby.
The Superdome crowd, as loud as they have been all day. The pass is tipped and intercepted. It's Cam Jordan for the touchdown. Wow.
What an effort by Cam Jordan. He's able to seal it off. That's a big man. Showing his vertical.
You know, I hate false.
So I want to give it to a guy who is like the least rookie on the Arizona Cardinals, right? Might be the oldest guy on the team. He is the new guy, however, Adrian Peterson. Wow. It sounds like you're not buying it.
What?
No.
He had a good game. I'm not the running back here. I'm not the running back.
I know what you were asking. Touchdowns than him this week? None. Adrian Peterson. We wrote him off, and he is back.
He's back.
Well done.
Well done.
Somebody's really excited about Adrian Peterson.
That's the best game ball all year long, man.
Really good game ball.
Don't have him. I might have to go pick him up.
5 running backs, player of the week nominees very carefully, which we're going to do after the break.
Now you can have everything. And your family can too. The 2017 Mitsubishi Outlander with standard third-row seating, one of America's safest crossovers, well equipped for under $24,000. Come in now and get $2,000 cash back or 0% APR for 72 months on the 2017 Outlander.
What I remember most was when my wife opened the door and she was met by her wedding dress.
It was a wake-up call. We're not invincible at all.
You think about all the things you've got over the years, and in one night, it's all wiped away.
You got to remember, you are here. You have life.
Just because you lost everything materially doesn't mean that you've lost everything.
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it.
Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
Let's make this fast. You're used to accepting credit cards like this, but Square's new reader keeps you safer if you take cards like this or like this. Square lets you accept every credit card for the same low rate. That's every dip and every tap, with no surprise fees. Deposits come fast, like as soon as the next business day fast. And with easy-to-read sales reports, you can grow your business fast. Accept every card, every payment, everywhere, and get paid fast. Get started at square.com.
For over 25 years, we take people who have never been to the Holy Land, and no matter what.
With some guys who I look up to, unbelievable. Bringing the game to the rest of the world.
How to meet you, sir. How you doing?
There's nothing better.
Get to do it again! Get to do it again!
NHL Center Ice makes being away feel like home. Amazing. With up to 40 out-of-market games a week, every goal, save, and hit gives you the home ice advantage. Paired with NHL Network, you won't get frozen out. Let the game live where you do. Order NHL Center Ice now. And don't miss another moment of action. Call 1-800-GET-SPORTS.
Seriously, how big was it? I'm telling you, it's humongous. So it was bigger than a castle? Totally. And when you're there, there's so many cool things to do that you forget about time. No way. That only happens in one place. Go ahead. Think bigger.
List NFL Power Rankings Tuesday, 6 Eastern here, NFL Network.
Let's check out some of the nominees for the Castrol Edge Clutch Performer of the Week, starting with Le'Veon Bell. Only got 15 touches last week, a lot more this week. 32 carries, an average of 5.6 yards per carry for a total of 179 yards. Also a touchdown. Steelers get a win against Kansas City. So 2 scores in the Arizona win. New Orleans Saints running back Mark Ingram, another nominee, coming off a 114-yard performance. 25 carries, 2 touchdowns. Saints get a big 52-38 win against the Detroit Lions. And the last nominee, for now anyway, Rams linebacker Corey Littleton, who blocked a punt in the second quarter. It was returned for a touchdown to put the Rams up 24. For access after the game tonight for a complete list of the nominees, and go to NFL.com to vote. The results will be revealed Friday right here on Total Access. 3 questions answered after the break. What's wrong with the Raiders? Are the Packers done without Aaron Rodgers? And is there...
Good Morning Football, tomorrow at 7, live on NFL Network.
You nervous?
Friend of the crown. Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly. Madam Susan, you are an even truer friend of the crown. Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly. What is that?
This is a spiced honey meat. Here's to the friends you can always count on.
For pizza now comes with a side of pizza, but not just any pizza, a Papa John's pizza. Right now, when you buy any pizza at regular menu price, you get 1 free. It's buy 1 pizza.
Electrolytes to help replenish what you lose in sweat. Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, and refuel.
I don't want to sound paranoid, but do you think our recent online sales success seems a little strange?
Nah. Ever since we switched to FedEx Ground, business has been great. They're affordable and fast.
Maybe too affordable and fast. What if people aren't buying these books online, but they are buying them to protect their secrets?
Hi, Bill.
If that is your real name.
That's William, actually.
Affordable, fast FedEx Ground.
This is not another 18-blade razor.
Because this is one blade from Philips Norelco. A blade for beards and stubble. Shape and shave any length and be your best you with one blade from Philips Norelco. Innovation and you. Philips Norelco.
Thursday Night Football begins with TNF Game Day.
It's time to go, baby.
Our guys get you ready.
The Madden NFL 18 Classic, Saturday at 10, live on NFL Network.
Monday Night Football, you can expect
campus. Two defenders were converging. One of them got a piece of the ball.
Welcome back to NFL Total Access, presented by Bridgestone. You've seen the hit by now into the turf here. It certainly changes their approach for the Packers and head coach Mike McCarthy for the rest of the season. And McCarthy a little testy during his practice.
Require surgery. He'll be out a minimum of a significant amount of time.
Is there any idea of bringing Colin Kaepernick in for that backup job?
Did you just listen to that question I just answered? Okay, I got 3 years invested in Brett Hundley, 2 years invested in Joe Callahan. The quarterback room is exactly where it needs to be, okay? We're fortunate to have a great quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. We're committed to the path that we're on. We need to play better as a football team. And Brett Hundley, he'll be starting this week, and Joe Callahan will be the backup.
All right, I'm going to bring Tom Pelissero in, and I'm not going to ask you about Colin Kaepernick.
And he meant that rather literally. After the normal corrections period today,
but to pin him to the ground like that, I felt it was an illegal act, and to sit here and lose any of your players on something like.
Rodgers will require surgery. The Packers brought up Joe Callahan off their practice squad today. He will be the backup to Brett Hundley. As for the idea of bringing in Kaepernick or another veteran, McCarthy made clear over and over.
Saints defense would have doubled up the Packers' point total by themselves, 3 defensive touchdowns, so they're not catching the Saints at a good time. Tom, thank you.
Like, you can't throw 3 interceptions. One thing Aaron never did was give the ball to the other. Couple of weeks. I want him to get comfortable within the system. I know he's been.
You saw that one? You want to help me take us through the highlight here?
I'm ready.
Okay. In the fourth quarter, Cordell Patterson here with the end-around handoff. That one worked for them.
He does this really well. You just got to get the ball in his hands, and he can make plays.
Giorgio Tavecchio, though, missed the extra point, and that would prove to be pretty big for them because Nick Novak comes in nails. So the Chargers, who lost their first 4, have now won 2 straight.
We got 4 minutes to go. We're backed up. You can't treat it like a normal backed-up drive where you go, all right, let's just get us a little room and try to get a first down and see what happens. We got to go win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, nobody cares that we play in a couple of days. Nobody. They're just going to show up. We're going to play the game, and I'm going to stand right here, and we're going to talk again. And, hopefully it'll be a little bit better.
Yeah, man, it's tough right now, man. I ain't going to lie. It's too long. That's the only positive I could probably take out of this.
So the Raiders playing the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football this week. A quick turnaround after a frustrating loss. Omar Ruiz is with the team in Alameda, where they will have a new face maybe joining the team soon.
On the playbook, we'll determine if he's able to play on Thursday. Bowman brings Del Rio saying they talked a lot about his leadership potential and his role in the locker room for this team. He still says that he's the smart and instinctive player that we've seen over the years, and the Raiders certainly can use a shot in the arm Thursday night against the Chiefs.
Navarro Bowman, a 4-time All-Pro linebacker, could be a pretty big pickup there for the Oakland Raiders on the defensive side of the ball. Omar Ruiz live in Alameda. Thank you.
Everything hunky. See the last 4 games, not nearly as good. A cross simple for somebody who grew up in the Central Valley of California. Dude, what's going on with the Raiders?
It's a good question, man. It's a good question. As a guy that played before and played quarterback, they kind of have an identity crisis going on. And you add a guy like Marshawn Lynch, and everybody wants to give him the ball and get him involved in this offense. But really what happened last year is this ran through Derek. This ran through spreading the football around. They finished him with that offensive line, and right now you get into a rhythm of a drive, and sometimes it looks like you're trying to not force feed Marshawn because he actually ran the ball pretty good. Yeah. But I think that there has to be – Todd will learn it, right?
When you look at the numbers for Marshawn in the game, they weren't that bad, but they never seem to be in a flow or have a good sync about them.
Yeah, and I think it speaks to Derek's point of when to use Marshawn. And here's the thing. Most teams completely with you, Derek, when you say that.
Or David.
Yeah,
it's okay. We're the same. My mom does it every week.
David.
It's okay,
so
buddy.
when we're talking about the identity of this football a guy that spread them out a little bit, maybe throw the ball around, and really rely on Derek Carr. And that's not wrong to feel that way. But there is a little identity crisis because Jack goes to the offensive coordinator and say, hey, you know this little identity crisis. Then I think they'll be okay. They have the talent, but they got to sort how to use Marshawn a little bit better.
Marshawn Lynch this